Hi, I'm Willie Mayette from pianowithwillie.com, and I'd like to welcome you to this lesson on the Phoebe Palmer Knapp song, Blessed Assurance. Now, in the gospel site, jazzgospelpiano.com, I've had a lot of people ask for some more traditional hymns, but then also contemporary hymns. So what I did was I took this traditional hymn, I show you how to play it with basic triads and, some basic, Alberti-based stuff, broken triads in the left hand. Okay, so if you're a beginning player, you'll be able to play this just fine using the tutorial. But then what I also did is I created a more contemporary arrangement. Now, you may love the arrangement, may hate it, it doesn't really matter. The main point is that you're going to learn some cool reharmonization techniques, and you're also going to learn some really cool big fat chords. Now, you might say, hey, you put too many chords in here, or hey, it's too jazzy. Like I said, that's not the point of this. All right, the point is that you really get down some of these reharmonization techniques and also some of these big chords. And there's some really cool techniques that I talk about in these in the lesson. Like, let me just play a little bit of the arrangement for you here. So. So here's one part right here. Okay, let's talk about this for a second. I talk about this in a lot more detail within the lesson, but if you're watching this on YouTube or whatnot, let's give you a little sneak peek. This is an A over C sharp chord, and you see what I'm doing here is if I just take out the notes that are not part of an A chord, all right, I get this. So this is my third and my root for A, and then I have my fifth, my root, third, and fifth again. So there's my A major triad, okay? But what I'm doing is I'm adding in that ninth in there, and you see what's happening is I'm playing the root and the ninth right next to each other, and I have this double, right? So this root and ninth doubled an octave apart. You can hear how it really adds a lot of beef to the chord, okay? And the other thing is, a lot of these chords I'm playing sixth chords, so I'm adding in the fifth and the sixth as well. So this is continuing the arrangement. B7 sus4, here's the fifth and the sixth together. The sus4 and the fifth. So you see these seconds together like that? It helps to get a nice big fat sounding chord. So if I continue with the arrangement, oops. We also talk about some reharmonization things like that. Going to that C. This as well. And you do that slick little reharmonization at the end. Now, like I said, you might like it, you might not. I put it in there because it's just another technique. We've covered so many different techniques in the Jazz Gospel site. I want to give, a different idea of what you can do. And this is kind of a neat trick here. What I'm doing is it's in the key of E. I'm actually going to the tritone here, which is B flat major. Okay, or B flat. And I'm creating a major 7 chord on there. And I'm going right up that what would be considered a Lydian scale, a B flat Lydian scale. See, it's all white notes except for B flat. And then I end on the 4 chord. Now, it might work on this song. It depends on your own personal preference. Personally, I'm not really all that in love with it, but I put it in there because, you know, this is more of a lesson. This isn't a performance. So it's just to show you some different techniques. So there's a lot of cool techniques in the song. I break it down. This lesson actually ends up being well over an hour long. And I also show you how I came up with the drum groove as well. So that's another little interesting thing that, you know, if you're trying to create some drum accompaniments for yourself, that might give you some good pointers as well. All right, so anyway, I'll see you in the lesson, and just go back to pianowithwillie.com.